Namaste YouTube, welcome to BetoEats. In my channel, I enjoy reacting to movie trailers, I enjoy eating food, and I enjoy sharing my experiences with all of you. Today is a Christmas special. Many of you have been asking for me to share some traditional Mexican food, and today that's exactly what I'm doing with you all. In Mexico, Christmas is actually called Navidad. So Feliz Navidad, which means Merry Christmas to all of you. But without further ado, let's start making the food. The very first thing I'm going to show you is how to make el ponche, which is the Mexican traditional punch. Step 1, get a big pot, fill it with water about halfway. Step 2, we are going to add guayabas, which means guavas in English. So just add them to your pot. Step number 3, we are going to add tecojotes, which are called hawthorns in English, and apples to the punch. Step number 4, it's what's going to give it a lot of flavor to this punch. First we have cinnamon, then we have tamarind, and lastly we have dried plums. So put that all into your punch. Step number 5, this is dried hibiscus or jamaica as it is in Spanish. Add that to your punch. Step number 6, add some sugar. Step number 7, add some brown sugar. These are all the ingredients in the water. This is how it should look like. Now what we're gonna do is we are going to mix this. And last but not least, bring to a boil for about an hour. Now onto the tamales. In this bowl, we have some lard, we have some baking powder, and we have some salt. So we're gonna go ahead and mix that up. Once it looks a little bit like this, we are ready to move to the next step. By the way, this is the bread of the tamales. Now we're gonna add the flour. This is a corn flour, very well known in Mexico, called maseca. We're gonna go ahead and add some of this. Once your flour mixture looks a little bit like this, we're gonna go ahead and add some chicken stock into it. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't add it all at once, add little by little. If need be, add some more flour. Now that the mixture is ready, we're gonna go ahead and put a cloth over it and let it sit for some time. We've let the dough rest for about 30 minutes to an hour, so now it's time to actually assemble the tamales. Come along. Very first thing is we're gonna grab a corn husk and put some of the dough on it, just smear it. Now we're gonna add the filling. In this case, we've made a mole, which is a chicken and some spices. You're gonna go ahead and wrap them. Now we're gonna do it once more. We're gonna repeat this process for all the different ones. This is the wrapping of the corn. These are dried. And then you add the filling. A good amount of filling. Wrap them and place them in your ready dish. Let's do one more. Same thing. Smear your dough. All right. And put your filling. If you like them really spicy, for those green ones, you can even add the jalapeno peppers. Alrighty, so now we have the tamales ready. You can see the multiple flavors that we did. We did 3 different flavors. So the next thing is to put them to steam in these big pots. One good trick to know is that you put some corn husks at the bottom and you just pile them on. If you are doing vegetarian tamales, you probably want to put them in separate pots. Wow, look at those. Those are amazing. A big shout out to my parents for helping in the making of this video. The tamales are done. Let's dig in. So the really cool thing about these tamales is that they're like gifts, because once they're ready, you get to unwrap them from the corn husks. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Alright, so let me give you a rundown of what we have here. We have 3 different types of tamales. The very first one we have here is the red mole tamale. This is usually made by some chicken or some pork meat inside of the tamal dough. The next one that we have here, this green one that you see, this is usually a more kind of on the spicy side. They add some cheese. It's a green pepper sauce that they make especially for this tamal. And the last one, this is actually a sweet one, so this is more of like a dessert. This one is a pineapple sweet sugar tamal, and in this one they actually added some cream cheese filling into it, which is delicious. I'm gonna go ahead and try all of these and let you know which one is my favorite. The first one I'm going to try is the green tamal. So this one is the more spicier tamal. Let's go ahead and try this. Wow. Wow, that's really good. If you're really into spice and like some cheese, this one is perfect for you. Man, I gotta go back and try it one more time. Delicious. The next one I'm going to try is usually the most popular one. This is the tamal that has some type of mole sauce. It's a red sauce made with some spices. Let's go ahead and try this one. Wow. It's just a burst of so many spices. It's a burst of deliciousness in your mouth. It's so good. This reminds me of Christmas morning, Christmas Day, Christmas Eve. All of the Christmas, this reminds me exactly of that. And funny thing, it is Christmas right now. And last but not least, let's try the sweet one. This one, like I said, it's more of like a dessert, something that you'll have after you eat the other tamales. But for you, I'll try it right now. Let's go straight into this one. Ooh. Wow. I gotta go back into this one. It's very sweet, very soft. It's very good. Wow. Out of all of these, definitely my favorite has to be the red tamal, because not only I would say it's the most authentic one, but it's the one that has, in my opinion, the most flavor. And it's the one that when you eat something like this, you think about Christmas time, the holidays. I'll be posting the recipes down in the description. If you don't eat meat, I'll definitely post some substitutes to some of the ingredients on there as well. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to BetoEats. I post 2 new videos per week, so make sure you turn on that notification bell. Hope you all have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Happy New Year to you all. Thank you so much for watching BetoEats, and thank you so much for an amazing year. But until next time, this has been BetoEats, and thank you so much for watching. Adios.